this thing. Let's get my rig set up. Make sure we're good. Hope the sound is good. Turn it up all the way. What's going on? Wait for some of y'all to jump on. When you do, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Make sure we ain't just staying alive. We're trying to thrive. Whole different concept when you thrive versus just trying to survive some stuff. All right. So what's the title I'll put up there? Put it's gonna test you this time. Are you ready for this? You know what I'm saying? You gonna pass the test? So wait till some of y'all jump on here. See if y'all ready to pass this test they got coming. And if you are, that's dope. If you ain't pulling somebody else with you, that's kind of not dope. So if you're ready to pass, you should be able to pull one or two with you so you can keep duplicating the process. But we're going to get into it as soon as some of y'all jump up on here. Hope everybody well. I hope everybody in the thrive mindset and not the only survive mindset. We surviving. If you listening to me, you surviving anyway, right? You surviving. But what's that next level over that? So that's what we're going to get into, because I see a lot of people just preparing for Mad Max to the 10th power. And that's it. What that's going to do, we're going to stretch your humanity out to some other far-reaching places you ain't never been to before. And then you might not find your way back to where you was at before. So if you ain't no Mad Max person, it's kind of hard to learn how to do that on the fly. So if your normal person or your personality is normally something different than that, something more, a little softer, a little more complex or more internal thinking and stuff, the Mad Max scenario stuff ain't gonna do real good for your life. Everybody got the same amount of minutes while they're here. Like if you listen to me right now and you still breathing and watching this, that means you got the same minutes I'm using right now. So hey, make sure y'all can hear me. If y'all can't, let me know. I got some noise in the background, so I hope the sound is coming through okay. I didn't bring my earphones. I thought I had them with me, but I didn't. But we're getting into this discussion about, are you ready to pass this test, incoming test? A lot of y'all didn't know it was going to be required. A lot of y'all just, watching the news and watching the politics and watching all the stupid stuff going on. You just like, I'm just trying to be a human. I'm just trying to be alive, pay my bills and stuff. Why they got to do all that? Don't really matter why. It's just going down like that. So are you going to be able to pass the test? What's the test? That you get this level, okay? My test resembles this. Whatever level they trying to throw out there to get most people consumed by, I'm on some other levels up, working them levels past them. I'm bypassing they levels. Now, I got to live in some of the elements of the levels they created, but I ain't got to live in all of them. I don't have to have my faculties all designated towards their storyline or their narrative. So that's the test. Are you going to succumb to their way of doing things? Because we already did it before by just being in the system. Inadvertently, the consequence is you got to deal with what they dish out to you. Are you in a position where you can pass the test and go past that level and get to the levels you want to get to and the levels you want to be at, versus just getting dealt some cards and then you got to deal with it? You want to be the dealer. You don't want to just be the one looking. I mean, it's cool to play games sometime, but then when it gets serious, you want to be in control of what's getting dealt more than you in control of what's being dealt out. You want to be a dealer. You want to be the house. You don't want to be the random participant that, always the house take the cake. The house there to make the house money. So you got to have them kind of thoughts. You can't have I'm just participating, kind of, sometime when I feel like it. No, you got to be the number one participant with your program and bypass their program. You got to live in what they created us to be involved in, but you can recalibrate the percentage of what you have control over versus just all the time. It's like, oh, why did it always happen to me? Why they all, it's just one thing after another. Always, Lord, Lord, Lord. You know, all that. Nobody got time for that no more. It's time to get past them levels and get to some levels that you want to be on. You know, when you play a video game, what they got you doing? They programming you to beat the levels. Use it. They actually, it's a cheat code. You can learn how to get past that level, get to the next. You might end up winning the whole game, right? So that's where we got to be. That's what we're trying to do. We're not trying to just stay on a certain level 24/7 twice on Sunday. We're trying to get past some levels. We're trying to go further than we went before. In order to do that, thank you. In order to do that, you got to pass the test that's in front of you. What test, Major? What the hell are you talking about? What test? I did all that in grade school, and I flunked kindergarten, so I didn't have no test. And then I did that in college. I passed all the tests. I got my degree. I got my receipt. Okay, no, I'm not talking about that kind of test. That's the stuff that deters you from passing the life test. That's the stuff that sidetracks you further into the system, making you think you got some credentials that you really ain't got. You earned it. You worked hard for it. Yeah, in their system. You didn't work as hard because maybe you didn't know you could create your own system. Your own system of thought, your own system of process. And while you're in this place, you can manipulate a lot of things here by having that kind of mind. So that's the test you need to pass, is your old mental program versus getting a new one. If you can get to that level where you eager to learn how to get a new program in your brain, a new hard drive in your computer, and get rid of the old one, it doesn't crash anyway. That's why they throw all this stuff at you daily, is to get your hard drive to crash. Then they can label you, you're not capable of even existing in this stuff we got going, so we're gonna label you as some deranged lunatic. You're gonna be on a watch list because you can't hang. Well, if you want to be able to bypass all that stuff, you got to pass the test of testing yourself into the next level. What's this next level? It's a new level of thought versus the old level. Now, if the old one's doing you justice, keep it. Go on and keep it. But if it ain't, it's time to do something different. So you ain't labeled yourself as a lunatic. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things we got. And I'm eating some French fries. I don't get to eat them very often, so I'm just enjoying some French fries over here at the beach while I'm talking to y'all. I made it back close to my homeland, my original homeland, my ancestors, the Philippines. So I'm over here in Southeast Asia, closer and closer by the minute. And the energy is so compatible to my DNA over here, it just fits. A lot of people, I'm changing gears, but it's still going back and forth on passing the test, because a lot of people will try to deter you, distract you from your actual version of you're supposed to be going to. So one of the things they try to do, man, you're going way over there because this, that, and the other, and the third, you're doing all this stuff, but you ain't with your real peoples. You don't even know they don't know who your real peoples are. That's for you to find out. Don't, just because they label you brown, they will say you black, and then they try to label you and tag you with African or this-akin or that-akin, and you don't even know where you're really from yet. So you got to find that stuff out so you can determine your own way, what you need to be aiming at. But look, y'all, a lot of people ain't gonna pass the test. They're gonna stay caught up in all the mumbo jumbo on the television, on the tele-live vision, on a whatever kind of vision they trying to pass off to us. They're going to keep you distracted, keep you on war to war to war coverage, and then the threat is that it's coming to your town, your street, and oh my goodness, and that because it's coming to your street, you need to run and hide for cover. Or you gonna pass the test and still stand out there and be like, yo, I ain't running from nothing. If you coming, you coming, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you should prepare to a certain degree, this, that, and the other, but don't be consumed by it. Don't let your whole life get caught up in preparing for the thing that's supposed to happen, that they keep telling you is gonna happen, that you don't know is gonna happen. All the while you losing ground and time and energy playing on their field instead of making you play on your own field. That's what you need to spend more time at. So I ain't gonna stretch this talk out too long. It's a quick live. I'm gonna enjoy some minutes. It's my AM over here, just like it's y'all PM, it's my AM. So I'm recalibrating, getting organized with my thoughts. But I thought I'd just blast you with this thing, make you aware, or are you going to pass the test? Getting things on your side of the mind's eye versus being on their side of the mind's eye. Because their way for you ends up to 0 every time. All right? So, let me check this out. Make sure, get them Pimp Daddy shades off. Okay, cool. So you guys are hearing me correctly, right? Loud and clear? Okay, dope. All right, y'all. So that's all I wanted to say. Quick jolt, quick reminder, be on your game. You be the creator of the game. You play in your own game, and then you win at your own game because you're the one that knows how the game works. We don't know all the details how their game works because they keep changing the rules of the game as you go. So you ain't gonna never learn that anyway. So make sure y'all noticeable and aware of these things. I hope my makeup is good and stuff. Probably ain't, you know, but oh well, it's alive. I should have looked in the mirror before I started talking. You know, us guys, we lack detail, so it be happening like that sometimes. So whatever you see going on my face, sweating, whatever, it's hot out here, something in my teeth, just well, don't even worry about it. Just listen to the words coming out of my mouth, all right? That's more important. But look, I ain't gonna hold you. Stay strong in self. Learn about self more. Decide for self what self need to do instead of letting them decide what self trying to get you to do. And enjoy your time while you got it. Don't let them steal no more of your time. That's the most valuable commodity you have, is what you're doing minute to minute with your time. All right, y'all. Class is out. Class is over. Hope you pass this test. And once you do, we just gonna keep passing tests because we the creator of the outline anyway, so we know what's happening. All right, y'all. Thank you for dropping in. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'll holler at y'all in the hot. Another second again. Real hot. Another second. It hot over here. It is supposed to be the cool season. It hot over here. And I'll talk to y'all. Stay strong, y'all. This is Major signing out for another kind of cool video. Peace.